Guys, there is something that I want us to talk about, very interesting and very important, right? The Chinese has offered us a perfect business opportunity. This is gonna make a lot of people rich in this country. And you say, how? Often they say when two bulls are fighting, the grass suffers. It is true. But also, even during a recession, there's always an opportunity. Other people make their money during recession. To prove that, we all know that there are people who made a lot of money from what happened in America recently when Donald Trump announced tariff and there was retaliation and America lost about over $1 trillion US. There were people who became billionaires. Now, you say, but what's the relationship between what happened in America and versus what is happening here? Well, there is a huge relationship that can be translated down to you, down there. I don't care whether you are working a simple job, you've got 30,000, but there are big opportunities that have opened up as a result of I don't know what is happening with my noise. As a result of what is this thing? As a result of America and China, it's called what? Global economic war or tariff war, whatever that term, right? There are business opportunities. The Chinese, when Donald Trump gave them the tariffs, they were like, we don't care about that. They gave him tariffs too. Donald Trump decided to retaliate, they retaliated. What they're basically saying is, we don't care. We can survive without you. You know what they did? They then decided to expose all these fancy labels that belongs to China, that are made in China. And they were on the man. But here's the point. The point is they decided to expose all of that. The question that you have to ask is, what are the benefits? Where do you make the money? How do you benefit? Well, I'm going to talk about that, but let's listen to the Chinese talking here because this is very important.
China. Get your LED sign with factory price in China. Who doesn't like a shiny gold LED sign? The combination of acrylic and metal makes your logo look more luxurious. Our LED sign is CE and UL certification, and we offer 3 years warranty for it. The DHL or FedEx will deliver it to your house no matter where you are. Price depending on the size you need. Send your logo to us and get a quote and follow LC Shine.
Okay. So, the Chinese, what they are doing right now, they own TikTok. So what they did, they were like, okay, they targeted specific countries. They know who they are talking up to. They know why they are talking to those people. And for the first time, the Chinese are making things easier. Extremely easier. Whether you have 30,000 rand, 10,000 rand, 50,000 rand, 40,000 rand, whether you have 100,000 rand, or you are working, maybe you are earning 9,000 rand, this is the opportunity that I think you should not let it go. Because you can go and get a loan. This is the time where making a loan becomes very important. You can go make a loan, take that money, go to China, buy product, and then come and sell to us. Because I can guarantee you, despite the fact that this thing has been trending, right? But I can guarantee you, despite the fact that we all know this thing, out of the majority that knows this. Chances are 15% will want to take action. 10% will attempt to take action. 3% will take actions. And I want you to be among the 3% because I am. After this video, as of me recording this video, I don't know why my nose is inching. As of me recording this video, oh man, my noise, As of me recording this video, when I'm done, I'm gonna call the China embassy. If you are interested, write your comment in the comment section below. If you are among the people that will take this, because I want you to be among that group. I'm not saying I'm gonna own a group of people that will take this opportunity with both hands, but I'm saying I want to be among that group, even if I'm not the one leading that group. So we can create that group now. So comment in the comment section below. I'm going to tell you now about the opportunities that I think we now have. But listen to the Chinese here.
China dominates the global economy because it embraces what America fears most, real labor. While the West chases branding and financial bubbles, China built an entire empire on actual production. And now their rise exposes a fatal flaw in white capitalism's disdain for work. For centuries, white economic elites have structured society around avoiding labor, while extracting it from others. Enslaved Africans built the global South's wealth, while European aristocrats and plantation owners positioned themselves as gentlemen, a tradition that frames manual labor as racially inferior. After slavery, Jim Crow and other exploitative labor laws kept Black and immigrant workers in underpaid production roles, while white capitalists rebranded themselves as managers, investors, and entrepreneurs. The Industrial Revolution amplified this divide. White industrialists like Carnegie and Rockefeller glorified themselves as self-made, while their fortunes rested on child labor, immigrant sweatshops, and violent union suppression. By the late 20th century, America began offshoring its labor to China, not just for cheap wages, but because whiteness had fully divorced itself from the stigma of manual labor. U.S. executives justified this by labeling manufactured jobs as low-skilled, a racially coded term, while pouring money into marketing, financing, and branding, industries that produce nothing tangible but generate massive profits through psychological manipulation. Meanwhile, China weaponizes America's labor aversion. They built the world's most efficient manufacturing base, not just by making goods, but by mastering supply chains, infrastructure, and real productivity. Now China controls 80% of global solar paneling, 70% of lithium refining, 50% of shipbuilding, while the U.S. economy relies on inflating stock value, branding hollow luxuries, and predatory gig work. What is the result? China's GDP has grown 40 times since 1990. U.S. wages stagnate as labor is devalued and jobs are replaced with hustle culture. America's infrastructure crumbles while China builds high-speed railways, smart cities, and AI-driven factories. White capitalism's contempt for labor has left America with a failing economy, one where finance bros are richer than engineers, influencers out-earn factory workers, and branding is valued over building. China's dominance proves that real power comes from production, not propaganda. The U.S. can either confront its racist labor hierarchy or reinvest in real work, or watch as the next century belongs to those who aren't afraid to get their hands dirty.
This Birkin bag at Hermes Boutique will cost you 38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory? Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One is called Nuti from Italy. And the second is Weinheimera from Germany. And the third is Haas from France. One piece of Togo leather, the same leather as this one, will cost 450 USD. And one piece of the leather is only enough to make one Birkin, okay? The thread. And of course, for Hermes Birkin, the thread is also the best top level. It's called Fil au Chinois from France. This is actually the Rolls Royce in thread. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. And then the hardware. See, this hardware is called 316 hardware. It's also known as the ocean stainless steel because it can withstand the erosion of seawater. It's the best stainless steel. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD. The edge oil. This edge oil is imported from Italy. It's called heat sealed edge oil. For each bag, it will cost 50 USD. The interior lining, it used lambskin imported from France. For each bag, the cost will be 100 USD. And also inside, there is a zipper from Riri brand. And the zipper for one bag is 10 USD. And then the cost of human resource. The French artisans is much more expensive than Chinese artisans. To finish one bag, the human resource cost will be 600 USD. The package, this is not that expensive, it's 10 USD. So now to sum those up, the total cost will be 1,400 USD for one Birkin out of factory. But why Hermes will charge you 38,000 USD for one bag? That's because more than 90% of the price is paid for its logo. But if you do not care about the logo, you just want the same quality, same material, you can just buy from us. Because for our bags, we use exactly the same material, same leather, same hardware, same edge oil. The only difference is one, we don't have the logo, so we don't have to pay so much amount of.
So it has become clear, right, that there's more that we didn't know. There's more that we should know, right? There is more that remains unknown to us. Here is where the interesting part is. Here is where the juicy lies. You see, just because the Chinese have exposed these things, right? You know what it does? These people might reject the stock, right? So the Chinese are targeting you. They will want to offload the stock by fire, by force. That's why they are easing these things. I can tell you now, Chinese have prepared long ago flights, anything, sourcing and everything. They have prepared everything because they want to offload the stock from China to South Africa or from China to Lesotho because they are targeting most of these African countries. So what they want to do is they want to sell you the best product at a reasonable price. But remember that Chinese have got one thing in common. They believe in efficiency. They believe in, the IT specialist in America, they developed what we call it ChatGPT, which was taking longer than America, and there was a lot of money that was invested in that. The Chinese said, can create that thing at the very lowest cost, but it will be more efficient than ChatGPT. And then they created DeepSeek. It took less than 6 months, it was up and running. It was free for everybody. That's Chinese for you. What I'm saying is they believe in that. Therefore, right now, they want to sell their product. One of the things that you need to count on is the fact that they are going to make sure that by the time you purchase that product to the time you get the product, it's going to be at a shorter space of time. Believe you me, trust you me, it's going to be at the shorter space of time. Listen to them speaking here.
Dear customer from the South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Congo, Mozambique, Tanzania, no matter where you're from, follow my step. Not medium guy, not runner, the luxury factory from China. What's up me now? I share all my category to you. Don't waste your money to buy the stuff from the medium guy. Okay? Trust me. Follow my TikTok. Thank you so much.
How to buy Givenchy, Chanel, Dior cosmetics for $10? Just remove the logo. Buy directly from manufacturing factories of these brands. China's cosmetic exports account for 42% of the world. Close your eyes if your Givenchy, Chanel, Dior cosmetics say made in China. Does it feel cheap? No, this is the truth about luxury goods. Same materials, same craftsmanship, just no luxury logo. Save 99% of the money directly. You can go directly to Guangzhou, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Hangzhou, Ningbo, Zhejiang, Nanjing, and other places in China to buy offline, or go to 中国化妆品批发网 to buy online. Don't know how to buy, pay, or arrange delivery? Just PM me. GoNest provide free shopping guidance for you.
So there's that thing that they are now they will take short. Look, it's gonna be shorter. They will take a very short space of time to deliver things to you. That's number one. Again, they are more willing to teach you how. This is the opportunity, guys. They are more willing to have meekly people who are gonna act as meekly men to make sure that they get their product out of their country and make sales. Chinese care about that. 3, they are more open to negotiations. Chinese, I've met a person who lives around Sentin, will tell you that he went there and he has a beautiful moment with these people. They are more than willing to share information, and they believe in, you know what I'm saying, once they get a client, they want to hold on to that client. That's Chinese for you. So there are so many opportunities that the situation between China and America has created for people who are poor like you and I. This is the best opportunity. It's not about the fight that is happening. It's about you and I taking this opportunity, using it to the best of our ability so we can make money, maximize the opportunity, make money, and survive, because that's what we want, right? So, believe you me, this is the greatest opportunity that I'm seeing. I don't know how long it will last before before things get a bit complicated or it goes back to normal. What if America decides to withdraw the tariffs, and then America withdraw this opportunity and closes doors and then start selling back to the people that they were selling? You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how long will this thing last. But whilst it's still open, let's make more money. Let's capitalize. Let's buy product from China. Now, there's another point that I want to mention. Very important point. You see, there are a lot of people that are saying, there are a lot of people who are saying, in their hearts, they are saying, but a lot of people know about this, so it's gonna be difficult. Well, listen. I know a lot of people think that all these products are found at Small Street. No, that's not true. That's not the truth. Most of the products that are found at Small Street, it's not the product. It's not the real products. Chinese have got a tendency of creating 3 types. Chinese will create the right product, the strongest product, create a middle product, and then create a third product. Vuz Tempegwa spoke about this and say when you are selling, you must create 3 products. Cheaper, middle, expensive. People are most likely to buy the one in the middle. That's what the Chinese are doing. But most of the time, the product that you are seeing on the street, it's the one that is cheaper. There are products, because maybe you know what I usually do. I've tested these things by I went to places where it's product made in China, to be specific. All these products. I've bought their stuff, their t-shirts, just to test. You see the t-shirts that you'll see me wearing, which are written SA Infotainment Podcast. These t-shirts are coming from Chinese. I bought them with an intention just to test the quality of the product. That's it. Those t-shirts, I bought them around 10 Rand or what. So I was like, let me test the quality. So I realized, oh yeah, it is true. So I bought the middle one. I said there's a cheap middle one and the expensive one. I bought the one in the middle. All the t-shirts that I'm wearing, the ones that I printed something, and some of the plain ones as well, I just bought them. It's the middle one. But the intention was just to test the quality of the product. There are so many things that I bought from them, including trousers. I will buy them with just the intention to test the quality. The other time I saw a trouser, I bought a trouser at Markham's. I think the trouser was around 700 and something rand. I went to one of their warehouse where they're Chinese based in South Africa. I found that very same trouser at 100. Look, it was selling around 100 and something rand. I'm like, wow, this is the same thing that I bought at Markham's. Same. It was selling at 100 and something rand. I'm like, wow. I checked the quality. I was like, the quality is 2 times better than the quality of a trouser I bought at Markham's. What I'm saying is it's about time we wake up. So the majority that are making noise about it, I can guarantee you that they are not going to buy from China. So forget the noise. Let's go to China. I'm giving myself 4 months. I must have raised money to 5 months. I must have raised money to go to China. And the reason I want to go there is because that's how I will establish relationships. And then I'll come back and sell the product. Believe you me, I will be selling those products. I've got an online store, by the way. Let me leave that one. It's for another day. So I'm working on my online store right now. I'm building my online store. So that's why I'm saying this. Guys, let's wake up. Let's wake up. This is an opportunity that I think we should take it with both hands. And let's not mess up with this one. China and America, they can fight. But in the process, there is an opportunity for you and I. I know you say text this, text that. Hey, people are surviving with this business. Trust you me. People are surviving. So let's leave all this other stuff. Let's focus on what I've just said.